Hello everyone and welcome to today's morning report on Monday the 11th of July with me, Rich Japan Market Analyst at Antec Markets. We've got a fairly positive market open really, certainly on the equity markets anyway. We've got some gains that we're seeing across the equity indices in Europe. We've seen the DAX pulling higher quite strongly, over 1.4% on the DAX, just slightly lagging on the FTSE. But what we saw on Friday was a big strong turnaround on Wall Street. On the back of those payrolls numbers, pushing out on Wall Street 1.5% higher, close to an all-time high now on the S&P 500. Incredible move that is. And we had over the weekend as well election results in Japan, which suggested that Shinzo Abe had been victorious, and that that would sort of solidify his position in able to sort of further ease monetary policy. So the Nikkei was strong, the yen was significantly weak, and that is two factors that are playing out today. That is also helping to drive the dollar strength. So we've got dollar strong across the board, but the Nikkei is 147 ticks. Sorry, the yen is significantly weaker, dollar yen higher by 148.49 ticks, and helping to drive a strong dollar today. Now we're seeing a bit of movement on the Treasury yields, rallying higher on the 2-year, not so much on the 10-year, but certainly the 2-year Treasury yields pulling higher. That is certainly helping the dollar and also risk sentiment today. But the big factor that I also need to warn you about is this big breakdown in oil. Both WTI and Brent crude have broken through their supports, their key medium-term supports, completing little top patterns. That does not bode well for oil in the coming weeks. Certainly looks more corrective anyway. So that dollar strength that we've got is a sort of helping to drive commodity prices lower. Gold also looking a little bit more corrective again today. So what have we got to look forward to today? Well, nothing really in terms of economic data, although we do have Esther George from the FOMC speaking later. Now she's a hawkish member on the scale. She had been voting for a rate hike, but just came in and voted to leave flat this month, in June. So it'll be interesting to see what she comes out with today, but she's on the hawkish end of the scale. That takes me to my chart today, which is the dollar CAD. Now, dollar CAD is an interesting one because it has been sort of consolidating, but now starting to pull higher with this dollar strength. And if it can break out above 3.119, which was the late June high, I think that sort of breaks you out of this sort of sequence of lower highs, and will subsequently, I think, reopen the high at 31.88, which is the May high. But subsequently, I think it would start to regain a bit of traction to the upside, because seeing these moving averages starting to pull higher, seeing the momentum increasingly positive, stochastics looking good, MACD lines above neutral, RSI, if you see that above 60, I think that's a positive move as well, because the June and late May highs both capped out around that 60 level. So above 60 on the RSI would be positive. I think it's sort of building for further gains on this dollar CAD. Here we see the hourly chart looking to sort of regain their momentum to test that 31.19 level. Momentum indicators on the hourly positive. Zooming in here, you can see little corrections are seen, or little consolidation areas are seen as a chance to buy. So you've got the support coming in 30.28. Subsequently, Friday's low 29.84, and then sorry, that's gone wrong, and then 28.73 being Thursday's low. So a few supports to work with there, but certainly it looks as though the CAD is looking to, or the dollar CAD is looking to break out, which is dollar strength. So that would be what my outlook is for dollar CAD today. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.